TikTok, love it or hate it, it's been at the center of some of the most heated debates in recent years. But could America really ban this social media giant or force it to be sold? And why has Donald Trump, who once sought to shut TikTok down, now stepped in to defend it? Stick around as we dive into this groundbreaking story that could redefine free speech, national security, and the tech industry as we know it. The Supreme Court has agreed to hear TikTok's case against a U.S. law that demands its Chinese parent company, ByteDance, divest ownership of the app or face an outright ban. The stakes couldn't be higher. If TikTok doesn't win, the app could vanish from American devices by January 19, just a day before President-elect Trump takes office. So, why is Trump urging the court to pause this law, and what does it mean for the millions of users and creators who rely on TikTok? This is where it gets really interesting. In a dramatic reversal from his 2020 stance, Trump now argues that he needs time after taking office to pursue a political resolution. He calls this a novel and unprecedented tension between free speech rights and national security concerns. What changed? Some suggest that TikTok's efforts to forge ties with Trump's team during his presidential campaign may have played a role. Trump even met with TikTok's CEO and reportedly has a warm spot for the app now. Is this political maneuvering, or could it lead to a genuine compromise? Meanwhile, free speech advocates argue that banning TikTok would set a dangerous precedent, likening it to censorship practices used by authoritarian regimes. On the other hand, U.S. lawmakers and the Justice Department remain firm. TikTok's ties to China are a threat to national security. ByteDance insists that user data and content moderation for American users are handled in the U.S., but is that enough to sway the court? Now, here's where you come in. What do you think? Should TikTok be banned over security concerns, or is this a step too far in limiting free speech? Let us know in the comments. We want to hear your thoughts. With the Supreme Court hearing arguments on January 10th, the clock is ticking. The decision will not only impact TikTok but also set a precedent for how foreign-owned tech companies operate in the US. Will this mark the end of TikTok as we know it, or the beginning of a new era in tech regulation? Subscribe to 2230 to stay updated, and don't forget to like and share this video with your friends. This is a conversation everyone needs to join.